Hello everyone, this is Allison with Green Goddess Plants and Seeds, and welcome to another garden chat out here on the farm. As you can see, it's not a half bad day. Everything is green and growing. It's a little bit windy today, but it's actually not too bad. The trees actually kind of shelter the garden a bit, so it's not excessively windy right here. But I've noticed that it is a rather cool, cold wind that is blowing. So we had some rain yesterday, a little bit of rain, a couple of rainstorms came through. Glenn and I were actually at the community market in Meadow Lake yesterday for the morning. So we at least had the smarts to take the tent awning with us, so when it came down in buckets we were a little bit sheltered. And then a little bit later in the afternoon we had more rain come through. So the garden's been well watered, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. So today I've been putting some bamboo stakes up with the tomato plants here. So it's probably not the most efficient way of providing support for the tomatoes, but at the moment it's all we got. I did run out. There's about a row and a half of tomatoes that didn't get staked, but I think what we're going to do is maybe experiment a little bit with different methods of trellising for the tomatoes, and then that way we can find something that is cost effective and works for us here in northern Saskatchewan. So this is what I've been doing today. Like I said, I just finished putting all the stakes in, and I've got a bunch of clips. I'm going to go back through and start clipping them, or securing them with some clips that I bought. All of the tomatoes, if they're not blooming, at least have flowers on them. So if they've got flowers on them, they're going to be developing fruit real soon, which means they'll need to be actually supported and clipped to the poles. And these are the clips that I'm using to secure my tomato plants. They are reusable, so they would just snap in place around the stem and the pole. I actually bought these from a local green garden center, farm and garden center. I actually started buying them way back in February. Every time I went to get supplies for something, I would pick up a bag, just so to make sure that I would have them when I needed them, because I knew if I waited, they'd probably end up being sold out. So this is actually the first year I've tried using these. So in the past I've just used, like the twist tie stuff or string or something like that. So I'm hoping these work well, because they are supposed to be reusable. So that is a bonus for me. That's a huge bonus that they're reusable, and we'll see how well they work. Yeah, so everything is blooming like crazy. Pretty much all of the zucchinis. If they're not blooming, they've got flowers coming on them. Let's see here, I'll just give you a peek. Look at this, they're just blooming like crazy. And if they're not blooming, they've at least got flowers on them. So these are the yellow zucchini, this row here. There's some green zucchini over in this next row. I believe this is the spineless beauty. So there's definitely some females there. There's a female open there, and a few more coming, and a few more coming. So probably, in 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, 3, we will have our first zucchinis. And over here we have our potatoes, which are looking fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Glenn's been working hard at keeping these things weeded. So, and over here we've got our lettuce, and the first row of lettuce starts that I put in are they actually look like they're ready to pick. Celery's coming along. It's not quite ready to pick yet, but it's looking good. There's some more lettuce in there that's not looking that great, but gotta give it a chance to grow. And then right in here beside this row of first lettuce, there's some spinach. We've got some spinach in there. And down over here are our beans that are they're just jumping right up. Like, oh my goodness. Like, these things are just looking fantastic. They're not flowering yet, but they're looking really good. Really good. All of them are looking good. And back over there is our zucchini, or not zucchini, sorry, rhubarb. Got zucchini on the brain. We've got so many of them, but the rhubarb is looking good too. So this is the garden so far. Everything is looking very, very good. We've been working hard at trying to keep it weeded and watered. So far, Mother Nature has been cooperating with warmth, hot days followed by timely rain. So that's been helping everything come along really nice. So hopefully that will continue on through the rest of the season. So it is also the summer solstice this weekend. Is it tomorrow is the actual solstice, or is it today? I don't know. Anyway, I wish everyone a very happy summer solstice. I know our growing seasons here are so short, and in some places the solstice marks the point of midsummer. But here in northern Saskatchewan, here in Canada, you know, the solstice actually marks the beginning of our real summer. So, of course, once the solstice passes, you know, the sun starts to wane in its strength. It starts to go down earlier. It starts to rise a little bit later, so the days will start getting shorter. And it seems like our season has only just begun, and the sun starts to wane. So hopefully we will still get some fabulous hot days and some great growing weather, and some time to have some fun as well while the sun shines because before we know it, it'll be September and we'll be harvesting. So hope you're enjoying your weekend. Hope you're enjoying the solstice, celebrating whatever feels right for you. So until next time, you take care.